I kind of want to go back to your behind the music videos because I noticed that I think the latest one that you had, it kind of opened up, or at some point, it opened up with motivational speaker Eric Thomas. So, are you a fan of him?
Oh, I love Eric Thomas, man. That dude will change my whole attitude. From from the mornings that I gotta wake up early after only falling asleep at 2 a.m. I just, one thing I love about him is he's a God-fearing man, and he's just one of those dudes who come from the slums. Dude was homeless, and he made zero excuses for himself. So he truly does motivate. I feel like running through a wall after I listen to one of his speeches.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's also a reminder because I'm someone who is often motivated Monday through Monday, man. Super just grateful for life and the 24 hours I had ahead of me, but I'm also a human, man. So there will be days where I wake up and I don't want to do shit. I just want to lay in bed. Excuse my language. I don't really want to do nothing. But sometimes I just gotta put on an Eric Thomas speech, man.
Yeah.
It's time to get in beast mode, and I'm like, okay, my bad. Let me remind myself. Let me remind myself of
Oh,
who I
yeah.
am real quick and get out of this funk and man the hell up real
Oh,
quick
yeah.
and get to work because time waits for no man.
Oh, yeah.
But again, I'm human. I get in those seasons where I'm just like, bro, I'm trying to just grab me a tub of ice cream and just watch Netflix all day, man. That's what today's gonna be. And today can turn into a whole week. And that happened to me last year, man. I thought I thought I was the only one in the world sad about the pandemic. I thought I was the only one in the world struggling from the pandemic. So I put myself in this dark hole where I just didn't feel like writing music, didn't feel like working out. And that's where I got to my heaviest when I was like almost 315.
Oh, wow.
But I'm blessed again with my team. I'm surrounded by people who love me and care about me, check up on me, and sharpen me. And one of my good friends from college, one of my college teammates from Texas, he sent me a video. He sent me that video, and I was like, "Oh, brah, it's time to wake up, man. It's time to wake up and smell the coffee and get back to work." So I love Eric Thomas, man. I mean, I listen to a lot of motivational speakers.
I listen to a lot of motivational speakers. I would say, I mean, not recently, but I would say whenever I'm feeling at my lowest, like depressed lowest, and I'm talking about like every once in a while I'll feel depressed, but when I'm at my most, when everything feels like it's just going wrong for me, I make sure I listen to a lot of motivational speakers. I was trying to look, I mean, I listened to Eric Thomas, but there was someone, Earl Nightingale, that's who I listened to. But I want to say like one thing, and you mentioned it too. Just go to sleep with motivational just I play it from my phone, just have a album to play out, whether it's Earl Nightingale or Eric Thomas, and it's good to just go to sleep, just positive words. Like the
Yeah,
last thing you should hear is just positive words coming to you, telling you like you can do it, like
yeah.
don't fear it. I mean, that's the kind of attitude you want to wake up to.
Yeah, and that's when I'm a firm believer in this. One thing that my pastor says, he says, whenever you are the way you exit a season is the same way you're gonna enter the next. So I love that you said that. You go to sleep and you have a motivational speech going on,
Hmm.
and of course you go wake up on fire, ready to run
Oh
through a
yeah.
wall. And like I was sharing with you my teammate that sent me that video. His name is Carter James. I remember one time we were like in the middle of camp, and man, we were dead. We're going on our second practice of the day on a day that we were supposed to only have one, but our coaches were just like yelling at us and getting on us, grilling us. Everybody had that attitude like they didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
My boy Carter stepped in the middle, and he's a leader, man. He said, there are two things in this world that we can control. We are all 100% in control of our attitude and our effort, and that's two things that I really um, wanted to make sure I hold myself to. Two standards I hold myself to is reminding myself that when it comes to anything in life, you might be smacked with something sideways that you weren't expecting, but you're in 100% full control of your attitude and how you view it. And so that's something that I always did my best to. Um, it stuck with me ever since he said that, because we could have easily been mad the whole time, But instead, we all took it upon ourselves to really make the switch and like, you know what? No, I'm gonna decide that we're gonna hit the ground running. I'm gonna decide that we're gonna look at this from a better perspective than to just be sad and mope around about it and have a terrible attitude.